I'm admiring the beautiful artwork, deep divers, in the art gallery. Breathe with me, deep divers. You gotta do better than that. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby, in this marvelous art gallery. I've got birds over there, deep divers. I got leaves over there, okay? So don't be fooled by the art gallery. We're still in the heart of nature, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. You are attracting good things into your life. A new energy is coming into your life. A new abundance is coming into your life. Now that sounds fantastic, but the truth of the matter is, sometimes our lives are not like that. They don't even feel like that. I don't want to even hear that, Ralph, because right now I'm really going through it. Right now, life is so hard for me. Right now, I'm facing these trials and tribulations, problems at home, problems at work, problems in my relationship. Hard times make strong people. Prepare yourself for your coming breakthrough. I'm here to tell you, deep divers, it's going to get harder for you before it gets better. You see, what's helped me along my journey is to remind myself, Ralph, you are completely insane. Like, you put yourself through arduous challenges. And it's because of this that I have become stronger. Many times when we are faced with adversity, hard times and challenges, a lot of us, we want to throw in the towel. But if you can keep going that little bit longer, a miracle happens. You see, most people give up just before the miracle happens. Slow motion this side. When I first started to share with the world, I'm like, this is way too hard. I'm going to quit. And a lot of us want to quit right now. A lot of us want to quit right now, especially in the midst of a global pandemic. Not only are we having COVID to deal with, we have our own personal life to deal with. Things happening at home, in our relationships, at work. We're changing, we're evolving, and we're learning. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we're like, oh, this is too much. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers, one love to all of you. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Hard times make strong people. Prepare yourself for your greatest breakthrough. You see, when we talk about this breakthrough, a lot of people are wanting, searching for not only a breakthrough in our own personal lives, but also a breakthrough for the whole world. Like, can we just get over COVID? Because it seems like the last 2 years, people have just been talking about COVID. That's all we see. When we talk about preparing ourselves for this coming breakthrough, we've got to remind ourselves, I don't know a strong person with an easy past. And everything is happening for a reason. I've seen it along my journey. It's not about asking the universe for an easy life. It's about asking the universe for the strength to overcome a difficult one. Slow motion this side. The truth is, deep divers, it does not get easier. You just become stronger. There were things which would really piss me off, deep divers, once upon a time when I was just starting on this life journey. But now, you see, I keep a diary of all the bad things that happened to me and all the times I got through it, which is 100% of the time. Wait a minute. So far, deep divers, you have survived 100% of your worst experiences. And what you're going through right now seems bad. But you see, if you've got that journal, that diary, that notepad, that notebook of all of the hard times, you really write it in detail. You write down your emotions, how you feel. You can go back and say, wait a minute, no. This is nothing compared to what happened last summer. But what happens to us sometimes can feel like the worst thing that's ever happened to us until we realize that it's all a choice, how we feel every single day. We didn't come here for life to be smooth sailing, because it's actually in our discomfort that we grow. Now, this is the great paradox. How can something be so uncomfortable, but something help me evolve to such a great degree? You see, many people who live their lives and they never get challenged, they just stay in their comfort zone. Don't worry. One day the universe is going to throw a huge storm their way. And they're going to be, oh my gosh. But you are going through it right now. And one day when that storm comes again, oh, you'll be doing a little samba, baby. Remind yourself of this, deep divers. Sometimes the universe takes things away from us. It takes away our joy at times, our peace of mind at times. Sometimes life becomes unbearable. Even with this global pandemic, we're like, gosh, everything is so overwhelming. I'm feeling so much pressure, Ralph, from family members, friends. Like, I can't find a way out. Whenever it seems like the universe is taking something away from you, always remind yourself the universe never takes something away from you without a reason for it. And many times it's because the universe is preparing something better to fill its place. So don't ask the universe, why are you taking this away from me? Ask the universe, what are you preparing for me? What are you preparing for me? Instead of asking the universe, why am I going through this hard time, this terrible situation, these unfortunate circumstances? Ask the universe, what are you trying to teach me? Is there something I can learn from this? Of course there is. You see, when I remind myself, when I wanted to even quit sharing with the world, I'm like, gosh, this is too hard. I'm not making any progress. The universe wanted me to learn something. Babies are not born overnight. It takes 9 months. We got to remind ourselves, if there's something we want to come into fruition, we got to go through the pregnancy. We got to go through the process. We got to immerse ourselves in the process and trust the process. We got to remind ourselves, if it was easy, everybody would have it. If it was easy, everybody would do it. There's a reason why you're feeling tired right now, because you're looking around and you feel all alone because everyone else has given up. This is a testament to your strength. And when we talk of going to the next level, every new level of your life will demand a different you. You're going to have endurance to become mentally stronger, emotionally stronger, and remind yourself, just because it's not happening right now for me, it doesn't mean that it won't happen, but I'm going to have to learn patience. My time is coming. I used to repeat that to myself every single day. My time is coming. But you never get it when you want it. The universe always gives it to you when you do the work for it, when you are worthy for it, when you have put your heart and soul in it. Now you get the rewards. It gets harder before it gets better. When we look around at the state of the world, a lot of people are in confusion. A lot of people are in depression, anxiety. And many times we can often absorb other people's energies all around us. And what I'm encouraging you to do is to not become a vibrational match to that experience. You are experiencing it, but you are not the experience. You are thinking it, but you are not your thoughts. So when we remind ourselves to have this detachment, to say, actually, I'm only experiencing this for a brief moment in time, but it's not who I am 100%. Now you realize the 4 words, this too shall pass. Never allow your temporary confusion to become your permanent conclusion. Slow motion this side. Hard times make strong people. Prepare yourself for your greatest breakthrough. One day, you're going to be at that place you've always wanted to be. But before that point, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tried. You're going to feel like you want to give up every single second. But if you can remind yourself, every single day brings about new possibilities, new opportunities. And it only takes one moment for everything to change. It's what I call the game-changing moment. Most people give up before the game-changing moment. And they never actually get to see how the story would have finished. I got to see how the story goes when you don't give up. Because every single day, new breakthroughs are coming my way. New abundance is coming my way. People say, Ralph, don't you stop. You're always sharing with everybody. I say, I can't stop. I'm infinite waters. I'm relentless. I got to keep it moving. Why? Because I know the secret. Every day is different. Today was hard. Tomorrow's a whole new day. Everything can change. We can turn this whole thing around. 7-day vegan challenge. Just pass me a whole bunch of grapes and I'm gonna be smiling, deep divers. Hard times produce strong people. Prepare yourself for the greatest breakthrough. Where are you focusing your attention? Every single day, are you focusing on how hard your life is? Because it's only going to get harder, because whatever you focus on grows. Are you focusing on feeling like a victim 24/7, like everyone is against you, that nothing is working out? Because now the universe is going to say, okay, I'm going to turn that into a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I say, even though sometimes things don't go my way, I got to focus on things going my way. I got to have this pronoia that the whole universe is conspiring to help me become my greatest version. The whole universe is conspiring to help me become wiser from this experience, even though it's not favorable. I got to place my focus on the experience, the emotions I want to embody. I got to place my focus on the reality I want, not the reality I'm going through. Instead of asking the universe, why am I going through this test, this global pandemic? Ask the universe, who am I becoming in the process? Now, I know the last 16 months, the last 2 years or so, a lot of people have been really going through it. And I told you, COVID means creating our vision in detail. You see, even in a global pandemic, you can always find a lesson. And there are no wasted experiences if you can extract the lessons from them. You can now remind yourself that, oh, we had the so-called biggest pandemic in the world, and I'm still okay doing a little samba, baby. You can still remind yourself that, hey, I lost my job, I lost my home, I lost my car, but guess what? I didn't lose who I am. Slow motion this side. Because I've got me. I woke up today. We now shift into gratitude. You see, gratitude always reminds us what we have. When we say I want, it always reminds us what we don't have. So we must always move into the I have instead of the I want. It could be a whole... Wait a minute. We got a whole lot to talk about. It could be a whole lot worse. It could be a whole lot worse. It could be a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse. But what you're going through seems like this is as bad as it can get, right? It seems like this is as bad as it can get. No, you're wrong, because you have to learn how to reframe your mind. You have to learn how to change your perspective. You have to learn how to get a bird's eye view. You have to learn that when there is no peace outside, you must cultivate peace within yourself. You must learn that regardless of what is happening out there, I am choosing to be the peace in the storm. And this is how to prepare yourself for the coming breakthrough. The breakthrough is the breakdown. The breakdown is the breakthrough. In our darkest moments, we become illuminated. Why? Because it takes the shadows to see who we really are. This shadow work, a lot of people run away from. The shadow is always there with you. And when you, instead of running away from the shadows, you face the shadow, you integrate the shadow, you now have the massive breakthrough to say, oh my gosh, all of those things I was mad at, they were teachers in disguise. Slow motion this side. You now remind yourself, you can become an alchemist right now. What is the secret of alchemy? Making the best out of the worst and never allowing external events to govern your internal condition. It doesn't mean that you have to be positive all the time. No, the greatest thing you can do is express how you feel. If you feel mad, say, I'm mad right now. But remind yourself, you've got a choice. Is this contributing to my evolution, or is this making it worse? Always remind yourself, even when things are not going your way, say the story is not over yet. Say I'm not finished yet. Say I haven't even started yet. Say tomorrow is a new day. Say this next moment is a new moment. Say I didn't come this far just to stay the same. I didn't come this far just to stay here. I got to move forward. I can't go back. There's nowhere to go to. Remind yourself, I'm proof that somewhere over the rainbow, somewhere over the rainbow, all your dreams will be fulfilled. All your dreams will be fulfilled. All your visions will manifest. But that's somewhere over the rainbow. And right now, we got to enjoy the journey, because that rainbow may not be here yet. It may not be here yet, but it doesn't mean it won't come. It's all about how we see the world. That will determine how life responds to us. If we can change how we see the world, if we can look at the world in a very neutral way to say, this world is not against me. This world is working for me. Even if something bad happens to you, you can always remind yourself, good and bad is a mindset. And when you say, all things work in my favor, even if I had a delay, I can do something else. Even if someone shouted at me on the phone, I can take this as an opportunity to say, gosh, I feel sorry for that person. I wouldn't do that. I'm a calm being. It shows me that I've been working on myself, right? So instead of just reacting to that person who's been shouting, you can now have compassion and say, oh, I feel sorry for that person. They need to do some inner work. Hard times produce strong people. Prepare yourself for your greatest breakthrough. I want to remind you, deep divers, before the storm, prepare yourself. During the storm, prepare yourself. And when the storm comes to an end, prepare yourself, because the storm will come again. But when it comes again, it's no longer a storm. It's more like a beautiful ocean of love. because you now are not afraid of this storm. You've been in the storm before. You've been in the eye of the storm before. It doesn't shake you. You're not fazed by it because you realize that even in a storm, you can take that raw energy and you can become an alchemist, and you can use all of that raw energy to catapult you to where you really need to go. Woo! It's like when people get really mad at you, it's fuel, right? It's fuel to become even better. It's the same way with trying and testing situations. Use that as fuel to have more hunger, to wake up every single day and go where you want to go. When you meet people who are inconsiderate, who treat you like shit, use that as fuel to say, one day I'm going to make it, and I'm going to drive past them and say, you remember me? You used to look down on me. Now look at me. Look, they'll be asking for your autograph. You'll be like, ain't nobody got time for that. And then just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Let me know why you have what it takes, okay? Add me on Instagram, Deep Divers, for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at Official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Everything that you are going through that seems hard right now will one day be a valuable experience and a beautiful lesson. Cherish it. Cherish it. Cherish it. Remind yourself, this can only make me stronger. And one day I'm going to have a story to tell. People can learn from it. People are more inspired by our struggle than our perfection. Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. People are more inspired by our struggle than our perfection. Own it, what you're going through. Be proud of it. You're going to rise above it. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. We got so much beautiful art here. I'm alive, deep divers. You want me to go live with this topic? Just say, I'm alive. Go live. I love all of you deep divers. Peace.